All right, so yeah, part two: questions and answers. Um, I don't feel like I was robbed of my youth, and I just feel like a lot of things could have went different. You know what I'm saying? I understand that as a mother that certain shit you just don't know. You got to just go through the cycle. You know, I get that, but I didn't meet my sister from what I remember until like Tennessee. I was like, what, 10, 11, 12, something like that. 10, 11, something like that. Um, yeah, Chattanooga. We was there for a little bit, little quick minute. Then we skated up to like an all white town. That's when me and my sister had to like kind of like get close because it really was like an all white little small some village or valley or something. Um, but yeah, so we just had to lock in and protect each other for real, because we was in them boondocks. And then we moved to Georgia because my mother decided to get with some guy. Okay, so some shit happened, man. Some shit happened. In Georgia, we was like an hour from Atlanta, Cordell. If you know, you know. So yeah, I was like 13 then. In and out of boot camp. Yeah, it was a program called STAR. And if you know, then you know I'm telling the truth. So I'm keeping it real. STAR was a boot camp program that mentally just wanted, it meant to break you down for like kids. Like you would be up at 4 in the morning having to fucking work out in the mud and do all this extra dumbass shit. And school will be going on and you will be like basically in the fucking army while everybody else is in school and shit. Man, yeah. My sister made an accusation. So with it being family, you got to stand 10 toes behind your family. She said that the guy that my mother was trying to marry at the time had sexually assaulted her. You know what I'm saying? Or was trying to. That's a serious accusation, and I'm 100% with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing 10 toes behind my sister, right or wrong. So, yeah, man, it don't. That's just who I am, right or wrong. I never switch on my blood for, you know what I'm saying, somebody that we don't even know. And the dude was kind of weird, bro. He was kind of weird, for real, for real. He was supposed to go to the Cowboys. He had went to the he was a reject. He didn't make it in the combine. Um yeah, fast forward down the line, my sister ended up going back to her father's. We had two different dads. We have two different dads. So um I had to deal with them two by myself. Someone that I lost early on, around the same age, we went back, right? We was in Georgia. We went back to the last family reunion was with Scottie, my little cousins, right? And all right, so the last family reunion I was with Scottie and my little cousins. That's the last time I remember even being around them. My little cousins, my little niece, not my little nieces, but my little cousins, like the yeah, it was a great moment, you know what I'm saying? Just like realize this, actually being able to see everything, see somebody that's not in poverty. They was in a big ass black, you know. So I think it was like an Escalade or something like that, and they was looked like they had a good life, you know. I think that, damn near inspired, like that sparked something in me. Like, damn, hold on, You know, as a kid, you're not pocket watching. You just seeing that other kids are like, having a way better life than you have. So, I don't know why. Just like it's like core memory. It's like a core memory for sure. That my auntie, and I haven't told anyone this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I got an auntie TT, my TT Dorothy, bro. Which is Trill, Dundrill, and Quentin. That is their mother. You know what I'm saying? Those are my big cousins. She was one of them aunties that did bullshit, bro. Like she didn't play no fucking games, gang. Standing on business. She said what she said. You ain't like it, you ain't like it. You feel me? Everybody was at the reunion that was barking and arguing, da 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 woo woo. And she one of them ones, she's like, she might join in on an argument, but she like shit. She tell motherfuckers what it is. So she ended up saying something to my mother. I know she was getting on her butt, bro. I know she was getting on to my mama about something. It has something to do with me. Or I don't know. I don't, I was young, so I'm not too. I know my mother wasn't doing something right because she was on her ass, bro. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure that she remembers for real, for real. If she don't, she don't. But I remember that shit. Um, yeah. So we end up going back to Georgia, and on the way back, um, we got a call that she ended up having a major heart attack. You know, that was hard on me as a kid because that was somebody that protected the kids, or she tried to. You know, that was somebody that she ain't let no wrongdoing happen around her, and that I still that was a hard time for me, man. Okay, so I felt like I realized that at around the same time that the incident with the gun situation, right? It was around that era. Okay, so the moment I realized that he didn't notice me for real, was when I was hanging with the older cousins, right? And yeah, this is when it gets juicy because it's hard to explain this. Um, yeah, it's hard to explain this without saying too much because this is the internet, you know. Um, my cousin he was a hustler. You feel me? And this will explain my character. So we can stop thinking that shit about me. Period. I don't take from nobody nobody. I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. Period. Um, cause it's the right thing to do, bro. It's integrity, bro. It's not in me. You feel me? That's not my character. Period. Point blank. So my cousin was a hustler, and yeah, he had a lot of things going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches on the block. You feel me? I'm talking about some gas. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he was indulging in some, you know what I'm saying? He might have had a bird in there or something. He might have had a key in there. Uh, yeah, some shit. A whole lot of money. You feel me? A whole lot of money. There's a lot of money in that motherfucking crib. And my cousin I knew where all the money was. Most of it, I knew where it was. So if you can, if you was to go back and ask Trill right now, Did was he did he take anything from you? He would leave me there to house sit, watch the dog. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Everything, bro. I didn't take a dollar from my family, even though I knew where the whole stacks of fucking money was in the fucking coffee thing back there in the fucking closet. I knew this shit, bro, because I would be mobbing around, just be like looking at shit. I'm a kid, whatever. Yes, I was just being nosy. But did I take anything? Never, never, not one time. You know why? Because I knew if I played my role, stayed in my lane, my time would come and he would bless me. You feel me? And he always make sure I was straight. He always make sure I was good. Always. And I appreciate my family for that. You feel me? But whole time, street politics going on. So, you know what I'm saying? My cousin having to answer to somebody. Now I always, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to figure out the chain of command. And I'm trying to figure out the chain of command. And I don't really know how to put that. You feel me? But yeah. Who likes to feel alone? You feel me? Um, yeah, bro. I wasn't that bad of a kid. So for somebody that is supposed to be the nurturing, loving part of you betrays you wholeheartedly is like it's some shit. It just like it's hard to forgive. Like if a judge asks you, do you wanna just deal with him yourself or you wanna just lock him up? And if you choose to lock your kids up, just throw away the key. Take them. That was the first time I ever cussed my mother out. Yeah. That day she was a bitch. And get the fuck out of my face. Yeah. I've learned to forgive, you know what I'm saying? I've learned that you have to forgive people because they don't know no better. But yeah, that shit there, bro, it's still, yeah, I could never do my child like that. And if you could do your child like that, especially if they not bad, but I wasn't that damn bad, bro. I mostly got in trouble for like hustling, but mostly it wasn't nothing just crazy or nothing shit. Like it wasn't nothing out of the ordinary, you know. My uncle, he was the type to go come to the hood and then buy a golf course. Um, the town where my great grandmother, where his mother is from, and my grandmother, which is his sister, um, the town's this fucking big. Like you could throw a rock and damn near skip it across town. You feel me? Like shit, man. I never understood the logic behind that. To this day, I still don't. You feel me? Like you got all this youth, and you decide to buy a golf course. I mean, I understand that's where business meetings happen, and that's where the wealthy go to have fun and discuss business. Cool, great, wonderful. But in a town like this, where the kids like be for real, who the fuck you know is in the trap? Who grew up in poverty like that? And we wanted to fucking go, and who wanted to go golf? None of my niggas. I mean, we understand it. It's a golf club, whatever the fuck, of probably one or two black people. Who in the fuck is finna go golfing, bro? I attempted it. I don't get me wrong. I didn't knock it. I attempted it. I'm just like, what the fuck? How the fuck is this supposed to help us get out the hood? The fuck is this shit? Like, bro, for real, what the fuck is this shit? Like, imagine LeBron James or fucking Steph Curry or fucking you look up to these people and then they come back like, you know, showing love instead of helping y'all get better, like putting like a program out or something, or like, you know what I'm saying, helping the youth a little bit or something. I don't fucking know, man. They come put a fucking golf course right in the middle of the hood, just off to the side, just a big ass golf course. What the fuck? That shit made my head itch. It made me think like, damn, hold on, maybe he knows some shit I don't know. You know what I'm saying? After time went on, this shit still ain't worth shit. It still ain't worth nothing. It's a personal thing. Like nobody, the golf course not even a fucking golf course no more. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I can be upset about the shit all I want, but it ain't gonna change nothing. So I didn't, I was the type of person if it's not gonna make me better or change me, Why are we sitting here talking about this shit? You feel me? So boom. Yeah, I didn't even worry about it. I really didn't even. He continued never to talk to me. I continued to mind my business. I didn't. I don't know, bro. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. Just next episode 3 coming soon. I don't know what really happened that day. Lock in, man. It's gonna be a really really interesting story, and I want y'all to understand that I didn't do that shit just for the fun of it, or I needed. I didn't do that shit because I was finna call Michael Jordan. I think I might have said that playfully back in the day or something. What the fuck was I gonna do? If I would have called Michael Jordan, what was I gonna do? Like, what the fuck would I have said? You know, it wasn't about that. Stay tuned. You're gonna see what it was about. But damn, it's crazy. Stay tuned, y'all. It's real. It's gonna be that third one, this real, it's gonna be the one. You're gonna be like, yeah, understandable. For sure. Cause bro, what the fuck?